Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. Just gonna do a little speed run on this feminine karmic situation. I'm gonna get in depth with the masculine one, but main reason why I give out karmic situations is for those who ain't fucking with their twin flame demo, for those who, a lot of people, as y'all see, be online like just dogging they masculines as if they masculine ain't doing nothing or ain't been of no help or been of no service and shit like that. But we all know that's a crock of shit. But, this is really for y'all. We just ain't even gonna try with y'all twin flame demo and just, or rather try with a karmic, which is easier. It's easy to deal with a karmic situation than it is to deal with your own divine demo. But who likes the easy way out? Like fuck the easy road. It's about a challenge, right? You know what I mean? It's about being advanced, right? Not just being on basic shit. Okay. Karmic readings are just for basic ass people and motherfuckers who don't even want to attempt to be on a twin flame shit. But at the end of the day, it's some good divines who trying in a divine situations who end up in karmic demos too. So all in all, this is for whoever it helps. I told you, 70% karmics in the world is 28% divine. So, I mean, it just makes sense how karmic videos are just get more numbers than anything. How karmic psychics, I mean, it says it in their name. They put karma and karmic in their shit. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes sense why y'all get off on this karma shit so much. But yeah, all karma is just the shit that you do on Earth. Heaven is our home. Earth is our temporary home. This is just where we happen to dwell. You know what I mean? We have our flesh here. Our soul is eternal, and it's housed in the heavens and shit. But while we in this fleshly body, basic creatures, while we fucking with these basic ass relationships, I'm just giving you some insight on it. Got the spread already. This is take two. It's been hella distractions and interruptions here, but let's get straight with it. So kicking this thing off, we got the K. Uh, basically stands for it's the King of Cups. So K stands for Kingdom. So anything that ain't got shit to do with the kingdom, you shouldn't give a fuck about. King of Cups is the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's also a divine card because knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. King of Cups. It's the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's the emotion to say fuck it. You shouldn't give a fuck about nothing besides the kingdom. Now, the only people who have this state of mind are the older women you see that go to church for the rest of their lives, or the nuns, or priests. Not all. Some priests, some preachers, not all. Some bishops, not all. Like, it's the energy like your granny, your great granny. You know what I mean? The one that's always in church, the one who ain't focused on nothing and nobody but Jesus or God, or how to feed a hungry child, or heal the sick, a person that's always praying for you. Them type of folks that you want to write off as Jesus freaks or write off for people who ain't got no life. Or maybe since they old, this is all they got. Nah, they just got the King of Cups energy. They all for the kingdom, and anything that ain't about it, they just don't give a fuck about. So being a young person, you know, 20s, 30s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? It'd be ideal for you to just have a King of Cups mentality through and through. Like, I'm 33 years old, and I'm like a 63-year-old man. Same age as my twin. I'm like a 63-year-old man. Why? Because I don't give a fuck about shit about the kingdom. Niggas want to talk sports. Niggas want to go clubbing. Niggas want to hit VIP clubs. Like, I give a fuck about that. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing but the kingdom. So if we ain't getting together to help people, I don't give a fuck. If we ain't getting together to talk about God, or getting together to, like, I don't know, sharpen our swords or perfect our crafts, or if I ain't helping you trying to find your path, or you ain't helping me trying to find my path, or if I ain't helping you with your divine demo, or you ain't helping me with my divine demo, like, if we ain't doing shit for the kingdom, it don't matter. It shouldn't matter. Nothing should come before the kingdom. At least if you focused or got your heart and mind aligned on the kingdom, should nothing distract you. Clarifying that as the Three of Swords, it's pain. Just basically going past the point of no return. So like I say, I'm 33. People might say I'm a buzzkill. I'm just past the point of no return on bullshit. Hey, boom, let's go to a club. Why? Man, let's go buy VIP. Let's buy a bottle. Why? Everything we can do in here, we can do at my house or your house if you have one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's If it ain't about the kingdom, we shouldn't give a fuck about it. It's just only a few people are willing to go past the point of no return. Just like your twin flame demo. Few people are willing to try. Few people are really in this for the long end. Few people really get it or understand. You know what I'm saying? The magnitude of a divine demo, of your path, of God. This is a karmic situation, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a lot of karmic shit going on, and who cares about it? Like, when are you going to get to the point to where it should be about the kingdom and that's it? It shouldn't take you to be old and dried up to want to focus on God 24/7. It shouldn't take the end of the world. You hit rock bottom, or like I say, you was pretty as hell, and that's all you had going was your looks and your beauty and shit. Now you old and seasoned, and motherfucking phone ain't calling like that. So now, since you ain't got a life, now you want to focus on the right things in life. Like, get the fuck out of here. You don't just come to God when you feel like it. You submit. You put down whatever the hell you was doing, and you pick up your sword, and you pick up the word, and you pick up your path. You do what God wants. You stop with the middle you doing, like in the middle of what you're doing, and you do whatever God wants you to do. That's doing shit for the kingdom. Not worried about what people gonna think. Not worried about your status. Not worried about things outside of it. So, like I said, 28% of the world is divine, and in my personal opinion, it's only 28% of the people on this earth really going past the point of no return. The other 70% doing what they want to do, doing what everybody else doing everything outside the kingdom. Bottom line, we got the King of Wands. This is the divine masculine. Your divine masculine, feminine. Your divine masculine is here for a reason. Out of all the karmics in this world, the men, and he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking, whomever your twin is, whatever sex your twin is, like out of all these women in the world, your divine masculine is her. Out of all the men in the world, your divine masculine is him. For a reason. Clarifying this the King of Wands, which is a divine masculine, Neo from the Matrix. We got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is homeostasis. The fact that you can identify your divine masculine, the fact that your masculine is around, the fact that your masculine is in the picture, it's okay. It's okay for your masculine to be in the picture. Your masculine's in the picture because y'all got purpose to do. Like I say, you're supposed to be focused on kingdom business. So if you focused on the kingdom, then your divine demo will kind of be somewhere on the notch of shit you need to focus on or shit you need to do. Excuse the tone. You're doing this shit, this little ditty for about 3 going on 4 years. LLE season 4 starts next month. So excuse me if I ain't got time to like show no sympathy or no remorse for people trying. And like I say, I've been getting messages the past 3 days saying the same shit. A lot of people giving up on their twin flame demos. And when I tell everybody who send me these messages, I tell y'all the same shit. It's like, you know me. You know what the hell I'm going to say. Why not? Oh, he's this, he's that, he's that. I can't deal with this. Or you're going to deal with that with majority of the men in your life? What makes him any different? Well, he's my twin. He should be working. He should be. That sounds like a self-imposed prison to me. Eight of Swords. That's a false sense of entitlement. Feeling like your masculine owe you something. That's a false sense of security. Thinking your masculine's supposed to take care of you because he in a position to do so. Like, nah. Your masculine is here for his role, which is the Two of Wands, and that's just support. Your masculine is here for support. Even when he ain't supporting you, he ain't supporting you. I said a statement the other day. My masculine does his Two of Wands. Anytime I need my masculine to be there, he's there. Anytime I need his help, he's there. Anytime I call, he picks up. He's still doing that. We ain't got no rapport. We ain't been kicking in. We ain't been hanging at all lately. But like I said, at least when it comes to him doing his job, he still does it. He's on it. That's something I can't take away from the boy. It ain't that much. And I'm not knocking him for doing what he can, but it is what it is. This is homeostasis. Be glad you got your masculine in your life. Be glad you had a fling with him. It might not be the same, but at least you had an opportunity to have a fling. I know twins who know of each other, but they met each other because they live in different countries and shit. They can't afford visas and all that shit to be with each other. They do a lot of cyber shit, and they really breaking all boundaries and breaking all barriers doing what they doing. But I can at least respect that than a person who twins stay in the same city, same building, and your ass creating all kind of excuses as to build walls against your divine counterpart. Like, you know, at this point, like, because a lot of y'all karma is coming from this. At this point, feminine, get off whatever you on with your masculine. I'm speaking from experience. It took years for me to get it, the wands, the awareness that come with this shit. But like I said, as long as you're in business, you will get it eventually. If you ain't been doing nothing, then ain't nothing gonna happen. You ain't gonna find clarity. You ain't gonna find awareness if you ain't even putting out no actions. What are actions? Shit you doing, shit you done, not shit you finna do because you ain't did it yet. Coming into this thing, feminine, you got the dark night of the soul, Five of Pentacles. This is going without someone, someplace or something. Going without someone, someplace or something. For some, it's going without y'all masculines. For some, it's going without a job. It's going without a car. It's going without security. You're going without something. All feminines are going without something. Whatever it is going to be okay. Or like I say, the divine masculine here is here. The Six of Pentacles, yo, Five of Pentacles situation. Five of Pentacles is an F, that's failure. Six of Pentacles is elite homeostasis. It ain't passing, but it ain't failing. Clarifying this Five of Pentacles, we got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is outside conflict. This is life after union, reunion, or recognition. Or this is like hate within family or hate from those closest to you. Say that shit 2 times. Hate from family or hate from those closest to you. This is what somebody got to say about your Five of Pentacles. Maybe you hated to be in the Five of Pentacles in the first place because you didn't want no one saying nothing about this Five of Pentacles, but it's here. A lot of y'all didn't want y'all masculine dealing with somebody else, but they are. A lot of y'all been trying to do purpose for a minute, and it ain't come to no type of manifestation, no type of fruition yet. It's a lot of stuff we don't get. It's a lot of things we don't receive that we ask for. It's a lot of prayers that go unanswered. It ain't that God ain't listening. It's just God ain't on that. It's something you're gonna get on. If God can't answer a prayer for you, then you gotta come at God a whole nother way. Or maybe you need to check your karma. Make sure you even in the clear to even demand something from the man upstairs. This is 2 fives though. It's low level energy anyway. This is consciously feminine. Consciously, it's a lot of feminines and some low level energy. It's got a lot to do with you being without someone, someplace, or something, and what people got to say because you going without of it. Or, like I say, it's like the energy of like you was rich. You was a very wealthy woman. Your husband was like a billionaire, you know what I mean? And it's like he cut you off. You built quite a lifestyle with this guy. You didn't even like him. Fuck love him. You didn't even like him. But you like the money. You like the lifestyle and shit. Well, this guy found somebody that truly appreciates him, that truly loves him, that truly respects him. Because you don't. He cuts you off. Because why would he give you all this shit if you don't even respect him or appreciate him as a man? He'll find somebody that can give him the whole package, not just some of what he's looking for. It's like you get cut off, now you fucked. So you around here stealing, you around here thieving, you around here lying like a motherfucker just to keep up a lifestyle that wasn't yours to begin with and that you can't even afford no more. I know a lot of people who lie to maintain an image. But guess what? If you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. And that's facts. If you lie, you will steal. And if you steal, you will kill. It's a process. You don't just wake up a killer. It's steps that went into you killing somebody. You don't just wake up a professional bank robber. It's steps that went into you even perfecting that craft right there. So I'm saying all that to say this. In your karma, feminine, you got the Five of Cups. This is loneliness, emotional isolation. This is Mario Wayne's and I don't want to know video. All in his fields in the tub, crying with his clothes on. This is Love Lockdown. Kanye West in the corner in that little suit with that shag on, crying. This is Akon, Mr. Lonely. Loneliness, it's a feeling, just like happiness. Loneliness, it's a feeling, just like happiness. And just like happiness, it's a step afterwards. You got Five of Pentacles, feminine, Five of Wands, feminine, and now the Five of Pentacles. This is three fives, low level ass energy. For some reason, you holding on to some low level energy. Why? Three of Cups, because of distraction. You need to be Eight of Cupping, not Five of Cupping with a third cup. Eight of Cup, what's that? That's keeping your divinity okay. That's being the best person you can be. It's being like the archetypal saints. Like I said, the saints in my church, they who I want to be. I wish I had willpower like them. I wish I didn't need none of the ills of the world like they do. I wish I kept my mind stayed on God and stayed on Christ the way saints do. I'm not a saint. I ain't a sinner either, or at least a born sinner. Not a born sinner, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like pay the bell card. That's keeping your integrity clean. That's being divine in a room full of karmics. That's the energy you need to be on. What's the flip side of the Patty the Bell card? Eight of Cups. Enterprise. You should be enterprising right now. Getting money. Helping other people get money. Creating a product or service that's going to bless the world. Help the world. You know what I mean? Start a business or a non-profit that you can pass down to your kids and shit. Like, that's the shit you need to be on. But instead, you worry about being alone and you tripping about distractions. You're tripping about being alone and you tripping about distractions. You, in regards to yourself personally, you got the Queen of Cups. This is your power. Nothing karmics do. Like I say, karmics ain't got no power. Karmics go to people with power for power. Karmics go to people of power for power. They have none. Devil, Satan, Lucifer, they have no power against you. This is an X-Men. This is what all divines are. The people who got God in us, and we have some type of power. Every X-Men got a power. Different powers too. No X-Men is the same. No divine is the same. We all got powers that's needed. That's needed. Everybody, every divine has a power that's needed somewhere. This is also dreams, visions, fantasies, signs, synchronicities. You know, this is being able to prophesy. This is being able to see the future. This is being able to predict and be on point with your predictions. This is a gift. It's like a psychic. What's a psychic? Trusting your own intuition. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. Why do you even have powers, feminine? So you can Ten of Wands, pump the brakes or put a temporary end to anything or obstacle that's in your way. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. If you ain't fucking with Christ, you can do all things through God, which strengthens you. You don't fuck with God with your lame ass. You definitely a karmic if you don't fuck with God and shit. But if you don't fuck with God, you can do all things through yourself because you strengthen yourself. You are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. The power lies in you, not nobody else. Somebody who think they got real power could come at you with that bull, but they gonna end up getting stopped, or the brakes gonna get pumped on their ass once they see who you really are. You were divine. No, you better stay out that front door. So you're gonna pump the brakes on something with your power. This is the energy of what happens to me all the time. Every time somebody sends some bullshit my way, it could be a negative energy, it could be whatever y'all be concocting up over there and shit. It don't affect me. Too powerful for that shit. God got me. See, I ain't have to worship nobody. I ain't have to praise nobody. I ain't have to summon nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't have to burn no candles. I ain't have to burn no incense. I ain't have to do shit to be straight. All I got to do is trust that my God is able, man. Because my God is the type of God that blesses, man. That still give out miracles, still appear in burning bushes, still splitting red seas out here. Like the God, the original true God, the same God that brought, you know what I'm saying, the lost tribe out to freedom land and shit like that. Like the same God that resurrected Christ, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the same God. That's the God I serve. That's the same God I serve. You know what I'm saying? He was doing miracles then. He doing miracles now. That's where I get my power from, the source. Ain't no man give me no power. My twin flame activated my brain to might want to get out here and make myself the best person I can be, but it ain't like he gave me a card of the nigga that I got my power from. I found these powers. I discovered these shits, but God was the person that gave me these powers, gave me this gift. And what am I doing with my gift? I'm, man, helping the world with it. Whether that's y'all with this ministry or whether that's the shorties and the older people with this ministry. Nigga, I'm doing ministry online and in the real world. I be doing fourth, fifth dimensional shit with y'all niggas, but I'm also in the third dimension doing my thing. This ain't no, like, nigga, this ain't no prop. Like, it gets busy over here, man. Like, this is not no game. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be tripping. Like, how Psychic's been around for years. Got all this power, all this influence, man, and y'all can't even establish nothing. Like, y'all can't even, like, do nothing for the community out here. Like, y'all can't, like, it ain't just a Christian thing to feed the children, to teach the children, to house the homeless, man. Like, it ain't just Christian and religious things to do nice things for people or to bless people and shit like that. Like, everybody's supposed to be doing this shit. How the hell you got all this power, but you ain't using it for the kingdom? The first and overall card in this message, King of Cups, man. The kingdom, bro. That's what it's about. God gave you power to pump brakes on bullshit in the world. God gave you power to be the most powerful person you can be, the smartest person you can be, whatever you want. Uno momento. Let me speed this up. Feminine, you in regards to your karma, we got the Nine of Cups. Dreams come true, wishes granted, miracles. They still happen. What you ain't know? What you didn't know? Why is this even out here? Ooh, shit. We got the Eight of Wands. This is communication, which is 80% nonverbal. Communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of the time, you just talking. You telling people what you can do. You telling people what you want. That 80% is the actual actions that you putting in. I'm telling you, communicating that miracles happen. That, wishes do come true. That whatever you dream of, you can have. I know this, and I speak from experience because I worship a good God who still blesses me and gives me miracles and all kinds of shit. Another thing I see within this community, bro, like, what kind of God y'all serve? It's only one true God, and he spoke about a lot. He could be a she could be a he, God is. You know how we rocking. It's hella stories, hella books, hella religions, hella cults, hella tribes. It's a lot of people speaking about the goodness of God, the miracles that God can do, the stories, whether that's the Hopi Indians or, you know what I'm saying, like African folklore. It's always a creator. God is always spoken about. But the thing is, I can't just tell you that God blesses and that God is a healer or that God is a miracle worker. You're going to have to find that out yourself. I told you, communication is 80% nonverbal. You say you want a miracle for God. You praying to God, telling God you want a miracle for him. That's 20% of it. It's your works. Faith and works is unseen. I don't know what the hell I do behind this camera. You know what I'm saying? When I hit close on here, you don't know what I got to do when I shut this computer down and get back to real life. I'm telling you right now, I'm in 24-hour ministry with my OG, with her ministry, with me and mine. So I'm really working 48 hours in a 24-hour daytime to get it because I'm only focused about the kingdom because I know how real this shit is. But my works, you ain't going to see it. My faith, you ain't going to see it. Un momento. I got you. It's probably your OG. Back and forth.
That's why you get irritated because you're but playing cards.
I ain't playing. This is my ministry. I'm helping you with yours. They ain't like you helping me with mine right now.
I'm talking to Daniel, brother.
It's my OT. Any grade. You know what I'm saying? It's 8 o'clock at 7. I ain't even got time to do me around here. Anyway, my God is a good God. He still grants miracles. He still splits red seas around here. You better get it and know. But the only way you're going to see these miracles is through the 80% actions you need to be doing when you come to God. You don't just talk to God, you do shit. Moving on. We got the Nine of Swords closing us out. It's the masculine role, so feminine. Come on, let me shut this door. I'm gonna hate this one. Nine of Swords. This is too many thoughts. This is you in regards to the masculine energy. So when it comes to your masculine and when it comes to your purpose and your life and just general stuff, this is too many thoughts. Not all feminists, but majority. Y'all got too many thoughts in y'all head. Y'all overthinking stuff. Y'all jumping the gun on things. I told you, if you would just focus on the kingdom and the kingdom only, you wouldn't have all these thoughts in your head. You wouldn't be asking yourself so many questions. You wouldn't be debating on so much. You wouldn't be in no pickle. You wouldn't be in no fork in the road because, like, your mind to be clear. What's the main reason we have this Nine of Swords here? This too many thoughts. It's you losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight the wrong way because you're stressing and got too many thoughts. Clarifying that is the Eight of Cups. Just talked about that. Because in your karma, coming into the situation, you had the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups when I said you should have had the Eight of Cups going on. Now you're seeing how optimal it is to have the Eight of Cups. So, Eight of Cups, that's the pay the bill card. That's keeping your integrity clean. That's doing the most divine thing, and that's doing what divines do. Said shit 2 times. That's doing the most divine thing, and that's doing what divines do. Divines bless people. Divines help people. Divines are doing something outside of their job, outside of their gig, outside of their regular life to do God's work, to help other people, to do, feed the hungry, uh, clothe the clothesless, home the homeless, you know what I'm saying? God's work. Like I say, it ain't just for Christians. It ain't just for missionaries. It ain't just for older people. That's what everybody's supposed to be doing on road. And if you don't, you don't feel like going the divine route about it, then just go the Patty LaBelle route. Just enterprise. Maybe that idea, maybe that program, maybe that invention. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that product or that service. It's needed. Maybe the world needs that. Maybe you can just profit off that. Just go the corporate route. Fuck it. Just make some money off something that the world needs. Capitalize on something that the world needs. Because, you bless people by putting something that's needed in the world. You definitely going to get blessed back from that. So, stop stressing. Get the blessing. Stop stressing. Get the blessing. Too much stuff you can do out here to help people. It's too much ways you can be a blessing instead of a nuisance. To people that be complaining about they masculine to me, you being a nuisance to me. If you're a nuisance to me, I'm sure you're a nuisance to your masculine. I'm sure you're a nuisance to everybody else. But if you was enterprising, if you was working, if you was grinding, if you was about your business, then won't we be going through none of this energy on the table? Now the karma to all that is the Seven of Cups. This is Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's something something in you that needs to come out, and you need to give it to the world, like I say, so you get Eight of Cups. Six of Cups, that's just being all that. That's cool. But you need to be all that in a bag of chips. This is that bag of chips. Six of Cups is all that. Seven of Cups is all that in a bag of chips. You take these bag of chips and you give it to the world through a product, service, invention. Me with these cars just come out with a whole new way to generalize things, just a tad bit simpler. Anything. It's in here. It was in you. Put it out. Poem, a song, anything. It's in you. Put it out. The world needs it. And going to the future feminine, we got the sauce. I told you, we all saucy. We all God's children. We all started the same way. Whether you were born with a deformity, whether you were born with a disability, they are still in the same boat as us. Because what you notice about autistic kids or autistic people in general, they're geniuses. There's something about them greater than ours. Like that kid is autistic, but maybe he's got a Maybe his brain work on another level. Maybe he has like super duper hearing, super duper sight. Maybe he can understand dogs speaking or some shit like that. It's something that makes autistic people autistic. And like I say, there's all kind of divines out here. There's no healthy looking divine. Like divines ain't. There's no look. You can't look at a person and tell they're divine. It's through their actions. And you could be a quadriplegic, but you could still do some actions out here. Six of Cups, man, sauce. Don't think just because you saucy or just because you divine or just because you Trinity that it ain't other Trinities out here who just making your ass look basic. You gotta be on business. Whatever you're doing is somebody that can do what you're doing 10 times better. You need to be one of the people that can do it 10 times better. However you loving a person, that's a person that's gonna love that person 12 times better. You just need to be the person getting love doing 12 times better. Like whatever you got to offer, it's people that can do the same thing. But the difference between you and these people is what you're doing long term. It's what your heart and mind align in. It's what you do it for. A lot of people doing shit for the world. They just doing shit for themselves. They just doing shit for their family. They just doing shit for their kids. You doing it for the kingdom. That's what makes you different. Final card in this message, feminine, 6 of Wands. Win, win, win. This is victories, wins, and celebrations. Get some. Maybe if you was winning, maybe with a few victories, maybe with a few celebrations, you can actually feel better. You can actually feel like you crossed a milestone here or checked off some, objectives in your life, man. Wins only gonna bring more wins. Victories only gonna bring more victories. Loss brings more loss. Pain brings more pain. Suffering brings more suffering. Like attracts like. Put some more wins in your life. You winning in this area, we'll win in another area. You a winner, will be a champion. What you talking about? Putting more smoke in the 6 of Pentacles, we get the 8 of Pentacles. This is your life. Your life needs some wins. Your life needs some wins, needs some victories, needs some celebrations. Make sure you put some W's in your life. Make sure you ain't just winning for yourself. Make sure you helping other people win. Like I feel good when I help other people get good. It's like I feel good when I see other people doing good too. Like you got to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So closing up this karmic situation, feminine. Final card in this message, 3 of Pentacles. It's all about the bridges you build. This is you and God doing some shit. This is you and your master doing some shit. This is you doing some shit for the world. Whatever bridge you building, that better be sturdy. We ain't building half-ass bridges. We building sturdy bridges. So not only you can cross it, but somebody else can. Be a blessing. Be of service. Don't just be doing stuff for you. That's karmic. And we don't want to be like none of them. So it's a short message I got. Stay tuned for the Divine Masters message. Deuces.